Friends, welcome. We've made it. We've made it together to the last Lantern year of the People of the Dreamkeeper campaign. We're about to face the might of the God Hand. We have plenty of endeavours to spend and not really much to spend it upon. I am intending on doing a shrine roll, which I'll do now. We will succeed in a shrine roll. I'm intending on doing storytelling until we can roll 4 to 7. That's a 1. Someone gains an understanding. Try again. That's a 3. Someone gains an understanding. That's a 1. Someone gains an understanding. That's a 2. Someone gains an understanding. That's 8 endeavours we've just spent for literally nothing. But we have 7, 6, 5 to go. We will spend some more of our endeavours in ensuring that the only person who doesn't have max survival, Fenrir, does have some survival. We will use a sacrifice and try and roll a 4 or a 5. That's a 7. So someone can depart. We'll try again with a sacrifice. That's a 2. So we gain 1 insanity. I think we have 1 left for storytelling. An 8. Storytelling, we're doing white speaker apparently. What a stupid time to do white speaker. I don't know what white speaker does, I forget. I think we can use the fist and tooth knife from the the blood speak thing. There it is. We get to be a story. Story of the young hero. Awful abilities. We're not going to do any stories. So we will depart this Lantern year to hunt the God Hand. And I'll go through our survivors that will be fighting in the last battle with us. It's going to be a wonderful time. So we're bringing along Alohomora. So Alohomora is going to bring 2 reroll tokens to the showdown because she is partnered with Rowena. She's got Guardian, so she's going to allow us to get a reroll. She's got 3 survival tokens up her sleeve, which I'll get out now just in case. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. And she's an Axe Master, which is fantastic. She is wearing our Phoenix set and wielding the Seditioner, which is an axe. So we've got an Axe Master wielding Seditioner. Fantastic. Our next survivor that we're bringing is Dobby. Dobby is wielding the Dome Buster and wearing the Lantern Armor, gaining accuracy and strength thanks to the layout and gaining sharp thanks to the gear grids. Dobby is a collectivist and has high roller, which is glorious. Reroll tokens. Leprosy to reduce damage as well, fantastic. Fenrir, our super homicidalist surviving death machine with his 15 strength. 2 luck. Oh, he's got a lovely little ability called Sculptor's Apprentice, which we're going to use in a second. And he is actually wearing the leather armor. Now, in the last showdown, I had him in King armor. Don't think we need to do that. The guy's got 10 evasion, so let's just move onwards and upwards with that. Rowena's switched over to the Death King armor. We've given her a lucky charm, so she's going to walk in with 2 luck. She has also got Sculptor's Apprentice. She is also unyielding. She has picked herself up Lucerne because she's now a saviour. Lucerne! So she's just going to be cracking on. And she's wielding the Kingslayer, so I love that. Finally, Neville. Neville is literally taking those 3 items. He's actually got a royal shield in there, not that trash. Get yourself a royal shield, Neville. Save. And Rowena. I feel like I'm definitely not remembering something for there. Let's give her bandages, I guess, just in case this guy gives out a lot of bleed tokens. It's all good. Neville, so we're actually going to try and do some wounds with Neville and the Usurper. He's also wielding the Twilight Sword, which is great. Going to be real useful. He's only speed 3 is Big Nev, so he's not going to have a big impact, but maybe he'll get one through. Also with reroll tokens, also has Guardian, and will be coming into the showdown with max survival. So I feel like we've brought our best survivors to the party. Whether we can win the showdown or not, I have no idea, because I have never read this showdown page. I haven't read anything from this page. I don't know. So the big fella is there. He's staring us down. He's ready to kick our ass. Let's have a look at the showdown God hand. Okay. I need his cards, don't I? Where are you, God hand? Is that you? It is. Okay, so here's his hit location. So we'll shuffle those in a second. Here's his AI cards. So he starts with True Ghost Step. So True Ghost Step is whenever a survivor suffers decapitation for any reason, replace their miniature with a beheaded corpse. Pretty good. And if he moves through, they suffer decapitation? That's bad. What else has he got? Reinforcements. Oh no, we needed more survivors. I've just brought 4 good ones. That's a real shame. Reinforcements. He does have Indomitable as well. True Ghost Step. Old Blood. Where is Old Blood? And what does that do? Old Blood is another trait. The God Hand ignores the rules of 1 or 2. It can still hit targets on natural 1s, and survivors' natural 10s will not automatically. Wound attempts do not inflict a critical wound unless the total attempt meets or exceeds the monster's toughness. That is so bad for us. Oh, awesome. What else have we got? Indom, Old Blood, Life, and it starts with Transformation on top of the AI deck and 2 accuracy tokens. So we should have 1 legendary, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Oh my god, he does True Ghost Step on like half of his cards. Motherfuckers are getting decapitated. We are in trouble. He's got 30 life. Okay. 30 life, you reckon? When this card is in play, do not draw hit locations after successful hits. Instead, make wound rolls with +5 strength. Huh. So he's given us a free whack. Huh. Well, that's interesting. He's given us a free pump. Oh, I'm pumping. I'm going hard. It's showdown time. Who's got movement? Okay. We depart. Everyone has full survival. At this point, we will... Oh, this is going to be amazing. Manage departing survivors. So we have 1 insanity from that. And we gained... nothing from storytelling. We'll just quickly go through here. So, Alohomora. Wearing a... Violet Armor Charm. 1, 2. 9 armor in total. Dobby wearing the Lantern Cuirass, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we also need to add an extra one for the shrine. Extra one for the shrine. Fenrir is wearing a Royal Shield, 1, 2, 3. And is going to utilise Sculptor's Apprentice. He adds 9 to all hit locations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rowena is also going to use Sculptor's Apprentice. So she has 14 plus an extra 1 plus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All of this armour is going to be irrelevant. I forgot the extra one from Shrine, extra one from Shrine. This guy, extra one from Shrine. And that's it. Okay. So, 2 random terrain cards set up normally. If we're really lucky here, if we're really genuinely, I'm so perplexed by what we're doing. Transformation on top of the AID, 2 accuracy tokens. Okay, a dead monster would give us a real leg up because we'd be able to start adjacent to the guy. Nightmare Tree. None of those things help us. Not even going to bother putting them out. How far away do we start? Oh, we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces away. That's unfortunate. So, the monster goes first, and he's going to draw this, right? So let's just review this. If it knows the God Hand Rise Steaming, archive this and draw AI. He's not. So while this card is in play, do not draw hit locations. Instead, make wound rolls with +5 strength. So we can just pound on him. Then, when this is drawn, we're in trouble. So I'm going to put his life markers here. So this is his 3. And this is his 0 for his 30 health that he has. I'll put it right in the middle there. So we will adjust that as the total goes down. Now, unfortunately, when this is drawn face up, all survivors within 8 spaces of the monster are vaporized in a column of raw energy. Within 8, I think we will be able to keep Fenrir. No, not Fenrir. Dobby, no. Alohomora will actually be able to get away. So that's interesting. Okay. So that's Showdown Cleave, 2 random terrain cards, and that is it. Cool, cool, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now reinforcements, a survivor may depart and join the showdown. I mean, none of our survivors are going to have any gear that is any capability of wounding. I mean, I think the only one we've got that can do any damage, the only ones we've got that can do any damage are here. So we just need to have an absolute pounding first turn and then get Alohomora to safety. Would have been good actually if we had Fenrir, we got him. Yeah, got him sorted with that, with some movement. Okay, let us commence. Alohomora will go first. Phoenix Charge, I think, is the go. I'm just tripping out by this. Okay, Phoenix Charge. So we're going to move straight into the front right here. So we're wielding the Seditioner. So we'll just roll a hit with the Seditioner. We hit on a 3 because the Seditioner is a 6. We don't hit on a 3. So we actually have to re-roll that with one of our re-roll tokens. We hit on a 4. Come on down. That's a 6. So that's a hit. So we don't draw an AI card this turn. Instead, we just roll to wound at +5 strength, and we've moved multiple hit locations. So this is wounding on a 2+. 2+. We roll a 1. We'll spend a re-roll token. Another 1. We wound. So we're down to 29. We'll surge. Geez, this is an interesting question now, isn't it? Yep, so swinging again. 9 is a hit. Don't draw a hit location, just roll to wound. And again, because of the bonus strength with the Seditioner, we are wounding on a 2+. That is a wound. We're down to 28. There's no critical location. So we'll move away now at this point using a dash. Boom, dash, boom. One, two, three, 4. So she's more than 8 spaces away, so she will not die with transformation. So we have to think about who we want to die from transformation. So let's look at the Dome Buster right now. So if we go over to Dobby, it just straight kills us, doesn't it? Yeah. So the Dome Buster is going to add +5 strength this turn, and it's going to be sharp. So I think that's a good option. So we'll do Dobby. He's going to die, but that's okay. The Dome Buster, he's hitting on a 2+, so he hits. And now we'll make our sharp roll. God-hand ignores the wound to 1. Bold and beheaded corpse, yep. So that is a 15, which is enough to get surpass. So we're going to do 2 wounds to go down to 26. He's going to surge. He's going to bravely die. 8 is not enough to trigger surpass. Or is it? No, it's not. So do we use a Guardian reroll there? I think we can use a Guardian reroll on that, so we will do so. So that's a wound, and that counts for 2, so we're down to 24. And we say goodbye to Dobby. Good on you, champion. Neville's probably worthwhile doing with. Let's look at Neville's stuff. So we'll use one of Neville's Guardian rerolls for that roll. The Seditioner will be, the Usurper will be winning on a 5+. Neville's got a speed. No, he does not. Yeah, I mean, this is interesting, right? Whoever he picks with the target is probably going to die anyway. So Neville's probably dead. So I think we'll go in with Neville. Cool. How do we avoid that head chopping? Decapitation. Whew. Oh, any survivors the monster passes through other than the target. Ah, that's such a big difference. Okay, well, I'm still happy that Dobby's dying and Neville's dying, so we'll use the Usurper. It hits twice. We don't draw hit locations. Neville with the Usurper goes to strength 25. So that's 2 wounds down to 22. I don't know about you. And then he will spend a surge. Swing again. Hits twice because he's accuracy 3, so that's good. And we'll just roll the wound on both of these. 7 and a 1, so we'll spend our re-roll on that one. 3 is not a wound, so we'll spend a Guardian re-roll on it. Not sure if we can do that or not, but yeah, 2 more wounds. He's down to 20. We've given up 2 survivors to do it. Now we have to decide. I mean, I feel like Rowena with 25 armor, Fenrir with 18 armor, and Alohomora will probably be okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everyone is safe there. So we're gonna settle for 20 wounds. Transformation triggers. All survivors are vaporized in a column of raw energy. Dead, archive this card. Dead and dead. And then did it say draw an AI? Nope. Okay. So that's it. That's his first turn. All right, well, Alohomora's going to go. Spend a act to Phoenix Armor again with the Seditioner. Roll to hit. Come on, Seditioner. Who's got Guardian? Neville's dead. No Guardian on Rowena. No Guardian on Fenrir. No Dobby. Alohomora has Guardian. I guess she'll Guardian herself. Gain a systemic pressure token. That's a hit. So we'll draw a hit location. And if it's super dense, it is super dense. So that says, Godspeed. If there are 2 or fewer hit locations left to resolve from your attack, end all ongoing actions and draw AI. So that speed 1 Seditioner is not looking very good right now. In fact, it is looking awful. If there are 2 or fewer hit locations left to resolve, end all ongoing actions and draw 1. Pretty bad. Don't think we can do much about that. Royal Palm. Perform true ghost step. So that's just going to happen like that. True ghost step. Move the monster until it passes through the target, then stop to face the target. Any survivors the monster passes through other than the target suffer decapitation. Great. Speed 7. Nice. Accuracy 1+. He has 2 accuracy tokens, which means he's accuracy a lot. So we go from 5 evasion. The accuracy goes to 6+, and then back down to 4+. So this is on a 4+. Whoa, this attack gains +1 damage for each perfect hit in the attack. Get out of here, guy. 1, 3, and 1, 1. We cancel, there's no perfect hits. We cancel our first hit from the Phoenix Placard. So we're down to 4 hits. So that says cancel end all ongoing actions. So we can spend a survival to dodge here, so we will do that. But we'll just see what we get hit with. Body, head, body, body. Of course we get double body. Not much we can do there. It's 16 damage, so we're rolling a body severe injury. And we're knocked down. So the severe injury on the body is a 1, so I guess we're using our lifetime reroll, or a reroll of some description. A 6. We have a systemic pressure token. And 2 systemic pressure tokens, so we have a gaping chest wound. Gaping chest wound. This is going well. Boom. The attack gains +1 damage for each perfect hit in the attack. Alright, we will immediately surge again. Or surge rather, because we haven't surged yet. This is a bad start. It's a 5, so that's a hit. Super dense. The trap. Oh, lucky, lucky me. A bit of decapitation coming our way. All right. The God Hand moves with impossible speed. The attacker suffers the decapitation, reappears where it was standing. All survivors suffer 5 damage to a random hit location for each beheaded corpse near them. There isn't any beheaded corpses. What a shame. What does the beheaded corpse actually do for us? It's got a terrain tile, so I should probably know the answer to this question. It's real unfortunate, actually. That'll be over here in terrain. Beheaded corpse. If a survivor collides with this, they suffer brain damage. Yep, good, good, very good. Alrighty. Here's me thinking, yeah, we're in pretty good shape here, guys. We're going to be okay. You know, it's going to be fine. I'm going to have a great time. I'm going to have a great time. 20 health. Good. So, Alohomora. Dead. Stubby. Dead. And Neville. Dead. So, we come down to our two swordsmans, our two swordsmiths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She has to dash, and so she will. Okay, so she spends a survival to dash. She does have to deal herself a random disorder. Fear of the dark. Great. You'll never leave the Lantern Horde again. I don't think you were leaving the Lantern Horde anyway, my sweet. The Kingslayer. I was supposed to draw an AI at the end of that Royal Palm. Seems unfortunate. Royal Cleave. Perform true ghost steps. We'll spend our surge to move to here, or dash rather, to move to there. And then he's going to move, supply with the least insanity. Yep, so he's going to move like that. Oh my god. If they attempt to perform any action besides encourage, their body slides apart dead. Alright, well, at this point, she's going to spend her surge to knock him down using the Death King Greaves. Can't afford for that to come off. So he doesn't actually perform true ghost step, he's there. So we move back to that. We've got one swing with our Kingslayer, of which we're hitting on a 2+. We actually are an additional speed, and because of the Kingslayer's gauntlets, we get another one. So 1 accuracy, 1 speed, and 1 strength. So we are strength 15 with this Kingslayer. We actually want to get in front, don't we? Yes. And we have some luck, but that is not going to help us an awful lot here. So we need to roll 15. We need to roll 15 on our wound rolls. Dear oh dear. We do have sharp and we do have refined. So 4 hits. 1, 2, oh good. 3, 4. A lot of super dents happening here. Okay. Okay. This is all great. So we don't have to do Godspeed. We will use our sword. We don't have, there's no first strikes, so we'll start by doing this one. We ignore this hit location. Void fabric gloves. So we need a critical wound on a parry. So we are sharp, we are refined. Yellow will be our critical dice. 6 and 6 is 12, so we are refined, so we get to try again. And that's a total failure. Do we re-roll that 1 with a Guardian re-roll? No, so we're cancelling that failure reaction. So that's done. So this one, there's not 2 or fewer left to resolve, so we ignore that. All this is going to do is make our weapon frail, which is terrible, but so 3 and a 10, that's 13. Guardian reroll maybe on this. Feel like we have to reroll, so come on. That's enough. Yeah, first wound. So there's no failure. Boom. 19. This one, so we'll try, we really need a critical here. So critical, 8 and 8 is a critical, 16. Ignore Godspeed and all reactions for the rest of the attack. The monster curses your luck and growls in frustration, so gain +1 luck and 10 survival. Okay. That'll do. We ignore reactions for the rest of the turn. 8. Don't mind that. What did that say for the rest of the attack? So we ignore this reflex, which is great. Really great, actually. And an 8 and a 1. So this could be one to try guard. Actually, do we have any guardian rerolls left? I've got to figure out. No, we don't have any guardian rerolls. So that would be a crit, but it's not enough to wound. Come on, Dino. Oh, it's the other way around. 11's not enough to wound, and a 1 is an automatic failure. Okay. No wound, but we ignore the... It's impervious anyway. Done. She's used her surge already with the Death King armor. She doesn't have any tokens. Oh, she was attacked by High Roller. So I'm going to pretend that I just... No, I'll keep that in the bank. Fenrir Greyback. Oh no, she doesn't have High Roller. Fenrir does. Great, okay. So Fenrir is going to move to here. He's going to swing with the Grand Kingslayer. And I'm nervous about the Grand Kingslayer now because knowing that there's these speed 1 things, he hits, don't be a speed 1 thing. Yes, reflex. All right, he is absolutely strong enough to do this. So he is wounding on a 2+, and he has luck there. This is a huge roll. Huge roll, Dino. We could even consider using his lifetime reroll. Come on, Dino. Oh. 2 wounds, 16 from devastating. Bang. The God Hand is knocked down. Boom. We will surge. We'll try again. That's a 3. Oh, hang on a second. Do we have? We don't have sword anything. High roller. No, we're not murdering anyone. Come on, Dino. Come on, mate. Prevail or suffer broken arm. Man, this is awful. The God Hand gains a -1 toughness token. That is actually massive. I need this one more than I needed the other one. Oh, come on, Dino. It's a crit! Another 2 wounds and another crit. Get out of here, dickhead. Oh, -1 toughness. Oh my God, that is awesome. So he's down to 29. And we ignore the reflex. And we gain +1 speed, but I don't think that helps us unless we get frenzied. Where's your frenzy drink, my guy? That's the end of our turn. Oof, it's punishing. It's his turn. He's got 14 health. What does he flip? He flips. Place the monster in the center of the board. Turn to face the most survivors. All threats in facing. Search the AI deck and discard until you find instant death. Shuffle the deck and place it on top and draw AI. What is instant death? That doesn't feel good. Oh no. He's just going to keep doing it, isn't he? Sure, wish I had another king set to knock him down. I guess that means our only option here is to dash surge, dash surge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At this point, he'll swing. It's a hit. Come on, Dano. Not what we wanted. It's a wound. Is it a crit? It's not a crit. So we must prevail or die. So that's bad times for us. We're down to 12. So that's done. It's got to be this one. The Kingslayer. 3 hits. We might as well throw another one in there. Sure. So we get to ignore Godspeeds. Oh. Okay, so that has to be the first strike. Is there a knockdown on any of these? There is not a knockdown. So someone's dying. All right, well, we'll do this one. 4 and a 3, but we get to re-roll. Failed attempt, come on, critical. 10 is not enough. So we fail the wound, and that is okay. The next one, so we just need to look at Rowena, dash surge. Oh, Lucerne. Yeah, we're Lucerneing every time we attack, I should say. So we can do a maximum of 1, 2. So that takes our luck 3, 4, 5. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So we're critting on 5s, but we still need to do... we still need to hit 14. So critting on a 5, but 14. So that is a crit, and that is a wound. So -1 toughness token takes him down to 13 now. 11. We actually should have done that order. So it's -1 speed token. So the next one is a crit and a wound. So a -1 toughness token and a -1 speed token. We're down to 10. And then this exotic fur girdle is our last one. That's a 10, that's a crit, so its vulnerability gives you strength. Gain 1d10 survival and 5 strength. Well, that changes things, doesn't it? Unfortunately, intimidate. All targets suffer brain damage equal to 10 minus their courage. So she suffers 5 brain damage. And he suffers 8 brain damage. All targets suffer brain damage equal to 10 minus their courage. Standing targets suffer the flee brain trauma towards the left board edge. Flee is 1d5 insanity, knockback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. And then, unfortunately, our friend dies. And we can't do anything about it. Because we've already used our once of an opportunity to bedazzle. So I think we want Thingy to die here. So yes, Fenrir, 1, 2, 3. I didn't specify that at all, but Trigo Stip, Fenrir, dead. Turn, face, Queen speed 6, 1. Yep, so she's fine. So unfortunately Fenrir dies without even getting to really have much of an impact on this fight. We're down to 9, by the way. We are going to come up 1 short here, I think. Depending on what we roll, I guess. We can't shuffle the hit location deck. At the start of our turn, we get to play Embolden, and we did have plenty of resources in the settlement. And I did actually make the other Kingsmith weapon, which I didn't think I was going to need. So, the Regicider. Who's left? Lumos coming in with the Regicider. Lumos. Fenrir's dead. We are a slim chance here of making it still. Stand by while I've actually packed everything up. Didn't expect this to happen. This has been amazing. I'm just fucking pumped. Okay, so Lumos is coming on wielding the Regicider, which I just pulled back out. And I do actually have something up my sleeve. I might seem like I'm not concerned, but I've actually got something up my sleeve, which I'm excited to share when we reach the end of this battle. So Regicider is actually probably slow. Maybe the Frenzy Drink is the go. No. Anyway. So she's coming on, Lumos. She has Inferiority Complex, which means she can move 3 spaces diagonally thanks to her Insanity. She departs. And then she gains 3 Insanity. 1 Insanity from departing in the Shrine. And it's our turn. So Lumos, join this place of an unoccupied space and any board edge. So she is here. She's going to move to there. Now the Regicider is strength 16 and she's strength 3. So she's still struggling. To actually do a wound here. But he is -2 toughness. So we'll go in, we'll swing in the rear. We hit on a 6 and we get Gilded Silk Cake. Suffer the decapitation, severe injury. That does not seem wonderfully fortunate. So she is going to suffer 1d5. I think I actually had more Insanity because I didn't remember what I departed with. But so we're going to say she still has 1 Insanity. And that's a super dense impervious location. So she'll spend a survival and surge. Try again. Cancel it, draw an AI. Wonderful. Instant death. Does she die? She dies. Instant death. That was a fun time with my Regicider. Okay. At this point, I believe I have enough information. And I'm going to trigger something that we've had in the pocket this whole time. And it is called Story in the Snow. Story in the Snow says, the next time all departing survivors perish in a hunt or showdown phase, they remember it was only a dream. So we all get to come back and try that again. armed with the one thing that I was lacking in this showdown, which was knowledge. So stand by, we'll return. All right, now that my devious and dastardly plan has come to fruition, let's first of all see if we get a terrain card that is of benefit. Giant stone face, we don't have any range weapons, so not really, and tall grass is helpful. Something that helps. Doesn't help dramatically, but it does help. Let's put some tall grass on the board. Okay, so let's talk about this showdown. What did we learn from our free dabble? We learned that we get a free tilt with good weapons before the guy goes, but after that falls down, we're in trouble. So let's nip back to our departing survivors. Dolores is not a scout in this instance, so she is going to be rocking literally one weapon, and that is the adjudicator, and she will be on the board for this fight. Bang. Good work, Dolores. Set in stone. Next person that will be on the board for the fight is Flitwick. Are we on departing survivors? Why did I make luck a departing survivor? No. I want luck. Lumos. Lumos is going to also wield a weapon, and that is going to be the Regicider. That is a pattern gear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the survivors that are fighting right now in a colour I never use, which is yellow. Dolores is in yellow. Okay. These ones are literally sacrificial lambs to try and get us as many wounds as we can early on. Neville is going to come into the battle. Parvati is going to come into the battle. And Parvati, her loadout is going to be the Grand Kingslayer. And that is it. And the final person who will come into the showdown Neville is actually Alohomora in our armour set. Now, we're going to depart. We're going to apply arrival bonuses. We're going to give everyone 2 insanity. I feel like some people should have more. Rowena potentially. There's definitely some flex there that's not correct, but that is how we start this showdown. And so for our absolute dog shit survivors, Neville is going to start in tall grass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Neville's first turn is going to be to move there. That one, and then our actual survivor that we want, which is Alohomora in green. Okay. It's an interesting conundrum, this one. So reinforcements, the survivors may perform embolden. Doesn't say we can only do it once, so this guy sucks. Let's crack on. and I'll just repeat what happens with transformation. So it is, when this card is in play, do not draw hit locations, instead make wound rolls with +5 strength. So I'm going to charge with our Phoenix Placard Survivor, and that is Alohomora. So she charges, she swings with the Seditioner. She rolls another 1 to kick us off. Outstanding Alohomora. She is at max survival. But she has positivity, so she has a reroll token. She'll spend her first reroll token into a Lantern 10, which means she gets a reroll token back. This wound attempt gains +1,000,000, so this is a 2+. We've started with a wound. We will surge, and then we will also dash to get out of there. So to hit, we fail, we'll use a reroll token. I'd appreciate just not failing. That is a hit. What an idiot. Roll a wound. 3 may not be a wound. Let me check my numbers. 3 is a wound because we have +5 strength. 28. Her dash sends her out of the way. 1, 2, 5, 8, and she is safe thanks to her 8 speed from the Phoenix set. She's also got 1, 2 from the Violet Charm, +1 for the Shrine. Dolores, what's your loadout, Dolores? Why have you got that? 1 from the Shrine. Rowena, you are 25 in all hit locations, which is great. Alohomora, done. Dobby, done. Fenrir, done. Flitwick, you've got 1 from a Shrine. You got 1 from a Shrine. You got 1 from a Shrine. Neville, we've changed your gear, Neville. So Neville's actually got that, and he's going to gain 1, 2, 3 from that, and 1 from the Shrine. We've given him a second set of Death King Greaves, so we've got a second freeze your self. Okay, so the sacrificial lambs. Everyone's got 5 survival, by the way, when they departed, because we're departing survivors. So Parvati's going to spend her movement and her action. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 into the rear. So Parvati is going to swing, and she is wielding the Grand Kingslayer. So it is here. So we have some Guardian rerolls that we're going to use that Parvati has for everyone else. She also has Story of the Four Hands, but there is no criticals because of the fact there's no critical hit location. So she rolls a hit on an 8. We don't draw a hit location. We just have to roll to wound. It's 13 plus her strength is 16 plus 5 takes us to 21. We are sharp. So that's a fail. So we will use a Guardian reroll. Not sure if I should be doing that, but we'll try that again. That's a wound and does 2. She's got a systemic pressure token, which is of absolutely 0 consequence. We will surge with her, and we will swing again. She hits on an 8 in the rear. She does another wound, which is 2 wounds for the Grand Kingslayer. She's done. We still have 1 Guardian reroll from her. Lumos. Lumos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the front, Lumos has +1 accuracy and throwing down with the Regicider. So hitting on a 2+, thanks to the Regicider, it hits. It does. With +5 strength, which takes it to 24, which means we're wounding on a 6. That's a wound, 23. He'll swing again. That's a hit, and then attempt to wound. That's a fail to wound, so we use our second Guardian reroll. That's a 1, so it's an automatic failure. Now he is also, he's an axe specialist, so we'll use that failed reroll attempt, and then we'll get that with the systemic pressure reroll. Done. At this point, I'm actually going to put Flitwick off the board because he's not actually doing anything. So Dolores has Axe Mastery. She has also got Regalism. Love her. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We'll just get her into dash range. Rolled a hit, and she is, of course, wielding the Adjudicator. It's got reach 2. She hits on a 5. Can she wound with +5 strength? 7 is a wound. We're down to 21. Oh, it's a 2-speed weapon, Deno. So that's a second hit. Can we get a second wound? 3 is not enough. Now, does Dolores have Guardian? No. No. Cedric's not on the board. Is Cedric on the board? Get over here, dickhead. Neville's on the board. Lumos doesn't have Guardian. Parvati is the only one with Guardian. So we need to decide if we want to use Neville's Guardian rerolls for this. I don't think we will. We'll swing again. Adjudicator. Hits once. I really wanted to get more wounds than the last time. This is only hitting on it'd be on a 4. No, we'll keep it up the sleeve for the wounds. That's a critical, so it's down to 20. And that is the end of our turn. Guess what? All those brave warriors just died. Dolores, dead. Confirm. Lumos, dead. Confirm. Oh, we got lifetime rerolls. All right, in that case, I will use their lifetime rerolls. So the reroll a hit, that's a fail. There was another one that was a reroll. Potentially, no, that's fine. I forgot. I mean, at this point, it does not matter. We're all in. This is our last hurrah. So, this guy does his thing. We archive this. Egwene got strength 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which she doesn't deserve, and luck, which she doesn't need. Alohomora, nothing. Dobby, nothing. Fenrir got a speed. Neville, nothing. Okay, it's now the start of our turn. Our brave survivors die, and our other survivors can come on any board edge they want. But we are not going to do that. No, we are. Here. Yeah, I think that's fine if we do that. Okay, so our Phoenix person is going to charge. It's just too far for me to reach, but we're going to do that. So it's Alohomora again. So big roll for us. Seditioner. We hope that we don't get another one of those hit locations that says Godspeed. We didn't. And we get super dense. This is big. This is big. Seditioner. We moved 8 spaces, so it's anything but a 1. Literally anything but a 1. And if you wound a super dense location, archive it and inflict an additional wound. The monster is knocked down. Oh, come on, Deno. It's a critical. This has already started better. Gain 1d10 survival and 1 luck. Whatever, I'll take 1. Oh. So that hit location is archived thanks to the Seditioner. and inflict an additional wound, the monster is knocked down. Already started better. We will spend a survival to surge. And this is the power of knowledge, friends. Just the power of knowledge. Hitting on a 3+. It's a hit. Indomitable says when the monster is attacked, it stands at the end of that attack. So we are ignoring this reflex. He doesn't stand till the end of the attack, so I'm gonna assume we ignore that and we do a critical. The next time the God Hand draws an AI, cancel it and discard the card. Okay. 2 more wounds. Piss off, idiot. He now stands. He draws AI. Oh look, it's nothing. Sit down. Oh, we're not even finished yet, Deno. We've got 4 other survivors to go, you peanut. Get out of there. Dash away, Alohomora. Oh, I'm pigging now. I'm pigging now. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the grass. Okay, we'll go with Rowena. So she's going to dash and she's going to move into the front. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll assume she could do that without a dash. I don't think survival is going to be of much of a concern at this point, so we'll put him there. So she's going to swing. Now she is swinging with the wonderful Kingslayer. So we are 3 speed with this weapon, or +1 speed, and we gain a strength token, and we gain an accuracy when hitting with a sword. We have no tokens, so that 1 we could re-roll, but we won't. We'll just actually use our Death King arm to get an extra swing. So that's 3 hits. 3 hit locations. Oh gosh, I'm nervous now. Those weapons were fun, weren't they? Oh, we got first strike and we got Godspeed. That's fine. Super dense. Reflexes. All right, we'll do it in this order, I think. Okay, so we can prevail. We have to do this first strike. There is not 2 if you're AI, so we get to ignore that. So because of this weapon being sharp and refined, we can cancel the hit locations on the first one. So we can do that. So 15. So we need a 15 to wound and an 8 on that to crit. So that's unlikely, but we get a couple of cracks at it. 13. Oh no. She doesn't have that. Lucerne! Does nothing. So we'll attempt to re-roll with our thing. 7 and 3 is not enough. So we cancel that wound reaction. That is gone. We'll now try and wound this one, which has a reflex. Critical. Lucerne! Refined. Come on, refined. Come on, refined. 12. Oh, it's so close. Not enough. So what does that be? Perform true ghost step. The survivor must prevail or suffer the severe arm injury. So we can actually spend other people's survival. So prevail is not a big deal. I don't love it. So we prevail. We get 2 cracks at critting this one. It's impervious, but 2 and an 8 is not enough. Come on, Deno. Oh, it's so close. So 5 damage and knockback 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that mean we die? Because we've just had the showdown cleave? Plummets to their death. That's unfortunate. Don't think I can stop anything at all to do with that. I can use Neville's knockdown. So Neville's knockdown before the reaction triggers. That's a shame. He's going to stand up at the end of this attack. So she's going to swing again. Just use Alohamura's survival. Swinging. 2 hits, get an extra 1. 3 hits, no perfect hits. Oh, super dense. So he is currently knocked down. So we ignore these reactions, which is nice. And because we're going to be in the middle of attack, we're going to do some things here with our other survivors. So we'll try pink this time. Kingslayer. 6 and 9 is 15, and it's a crit thanks to Lucerne. -1 speed token. Lucerne. 15. Same again. Come on, Dano. 4 and 5 is not enough, but we will re-roll with our 4 and 10 is not enough to crit, but it is a wound, and he's knocked down, so we don't have any reactions to worry about. Actually, was that first strike? It wasn't. I could have actually picked. No. That one's done. Lucerne. 3 and a 2, refined. 7 and 8, that's a crit. Monster is knocked down, gain +1 movement. So before this reaction triggers, there is a survival opportunity. So Fenrir is going to go with a dash into there, and he is going to swing with the Grand Kingslayer. That's a hit. Don't be a fucking Godspeed. No, we ignore this reaction. I don't think I took us down to 13. He wounds, but it's not a crit. Down to 11. Swing, no, that's him done. So, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that survival window, Neville will dash and surge. And not Neville, Dobby. Dobby will swing with the Dome Buster. Dobby has +1 speed, so the Dome Buster is 2. Come on, Dano. Come on, mate. These reactions are ignored. Sharp with a club. Dome Buster. Come on, Dano. 8 and 3 is a wound. Down to 10. It's not a big wound, though. And this one, 2 and 6 is a fail. Do we use reroll on that one? What do we need to wound? We need a 4. Yeah, we'll use a lifetime reroll. Yep, so that's a wound, but not a critical. He stands up at the end of all of these reactions. There is no more freebies, but we'll do Fenrir with the Grand Kingslayer. Hits on a 2+ because his accuracy 1,000,000. Come on! First strike. Must prevail or die unless we can roll a critical with Fenrir. And he has survival, so he's got 2 luck. Yeah. Let's do it. Critical. It's not a critical. Lifetime reroll, Guardian reroll, probably not worth it. Will prevail or die. We're down to 7. Dobby will swing. Dobby's going to hit twice because he's 2+ with clubs. Oh my god, how many have we got left? The trap's got to be in here. Oh! Parry. We have no luck. Yeah, we need to roll a crit, so. Oh my god, critical. It gains a -1 damage token. We just criticaled on a parry location. We also did 2 wounds because of that being over his, his thing. -1 damage, he's down to 5 health. Boom. No failure. That one, well, draw an AI card at this point, cancel all actions, draw an AI. Oh look, the AI card does nothing because of this archived hit location, which says cancel it and discard the card. Done. That's the end of our turn. Neville hasn't gone yet, but we're going to let the dude have his turn, and we're going to draw this one, threat with least insanity. Perform true ghost step. Who has the least insanity? Dobby, Alohomora. Rowena with 13 is looking good at the moment. Fenrir. So we'll do Rowena. So he goes to there. He has a -1 speed token, which means he's 6 speed. He has a -1 damage token, which means he's 7 damage. And I think she's pretty agile, maybe not. 3, 5, 5, 2. She's got deflect 1. So those ones miss. Deflect 1. She can dodge 1. She could also block at this point. So she'll do a block and a dodge. And we suffer no after effects. Oh, do we have a cracked sheath? Is that what we did? No. And no. That's it. It's our turn. We've still got our knockdown card in play. We're going to shuffle the hit location deck using Alohomora's Crest Crown. Five wounds to go. Should be a decent chance now. Wow. Yep, so she'll move around to the front and swing with her sword. So, Alohomora. Sorry. She is surge to block. So she's going to swing 3 speed with the Kingslayer. She hits 3 times. She can add a 4th. She hits 4 times. Oh my god. Okay, so there's no first strike, so she actually just gets to roll her wound roll and then worry. So yeah, there's no -1 toughness yet, so we're still looking for 15. Yellow will be the crit die. That's a critical. So we get to choose which one we want. Critical wound. The monster's finely balanced bracer is damaged. It gains -1 toughness token. The attacker gains +1 luck. Well, it's a wound anyway. If we do this one, that's done. And the next time he performs True Ghost Step, he's knocked down instead, which seems great. The next card we'll do will be this one. Yellow for critical. 5 and an 8 is not enough, so we get to re-roll thanks to 7 will not be a crit, but it is a wound. Down to 3. And yeah, this one, failure reaction is bad. 2 and a 6, attempted re-roll. So that is a failure. So 10 is going to knock them off, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, so she's knocked off. We fail that wound attempt, so that's done. She will do nothing. She'll die. But we'll move the Seditioner into range and charge with the Seditioner. Roll to hit with the Seditioner. We hit, we get, oh, the trap. Fortunately, the God Hand reappears where it was standing. So decapitated, decapitated. Unfortunate. Or dead and decapitated, but the other two aren't dead. Get them up, Deno. What are you doing? There's a beheaded corpse here, but that is not in a position that bothers us. This guy, swing with his Grand Kingslayer. Hits. Just don't be a Godspeed. Yes. It's a 2+, critting on a 8. That's a wound, it's not a failure. That's 2 wounds. We'll surge. This could be it. It's a hit. Don't be one of those Godspeeds. It's not Godspeed, it's not super dense. The werewolf, Fenrir Greyback, after murdering the settlement's best and bravest young warriors, has soaked up their life force and been able to convert it into the death of the God Hand. That is it. The God Hand leaves unceremoniously. That's a great story. Epilogue victory. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. What a lovely story. And that brings to an end our first attempt at the People of the Dreamkeeper Lantern Kingdom Death campaign. That was a great fight. There's a lot of there's a lot of stuff that it helps to know early on, such as what just happened. But I absolutely loved it. I loved the fight. Crest Crown becomes a wonderful piece of tech, as it always is. Being able to kill a level 3 Phoenix is something that you really you need to be able to do pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I can't really complain much about that showdown. It was a lot of fun. Absolutely felt like, even though I had powerhouse survivors, that I needed to bring my best, or we were gone. Amazing. So we will archive our settlement back to our homepage, and Hogsmeade gets archived. So we are going to start a new campaign. I'm going to record that. I'll probably take a couple of days break, of course, but we're going to do another People of the Dreamkeeper, and we've got 2 goals. So as we did about 10 Lantern years ago now, we had Perfect Punt. And this is everything that we dropped in the box to set ourselves up for success. So we have multiple Dry Decanthus, we have a full Rawhide set, Skull Helm, Spinning Sword, Bandages, Monster Tooth, Frenzy Drink, Bloody Cloths, Bone Blade, the Blood Drinker, the Hollow Sword, Stone Noses. So our prologue battle with the Crimson Crocodile is going to be very unfortunate for him. And we're going to be able to move straight into a level 2 monster, probably in Lantern Year 2. But let's build our new settlement. because I also want to, we're going to use the randomizer on Scribe for this one. That's not going to be good. Colchester, Barcelos, Lübeck, Durban, Amsterdam, Lamego, Middelburg, the people of Middelburg. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to attempt to make the green armor set. And so to do that, we need the Dung Beetle Knight, we need the Flower Knight, we need the Gorm, we need the Green Knight, we need the Manhunter, and we need one card from Spidicules, and we need the Lion Knight. What does that do to the rest of the game? Well, it does a lot. Now, it's going to be a long... Oh, we get to add characters. Yes! We actually are probably not going to face the Smog Singers. And I'm just going to flip open to a page in this book which explains the node system, which is here. And so you get to basically face a different quarry and nemesis for each node. There's no specification for how to do that for Manhunter with special showdowns. So the Butcher still stays. The Lion Knight, I don't know, does it fully replace Atlas? It's also a special showdown, I think. I haven't played the Lion Knight in forever. Yeah, so it's a bit unfortunate. All content, all content, all content. Have that. Have some other stuff. Have that, have that, have that. So, we will include some Spidicules cards such as Courier. It's going to be a very complex campaign, but we're going to try and make the green armor set along with the Death King set so that we can really give that God Hand an absolute touch up, and he'll execute us anyway. So the way that I'm going to approach collective cognition is we will not earn collective cognition for node monsters more than we would normally. So if I hunt Smog Singers at level 1 and I then go hunt a Screaming Antelope, I'm not going to gain another collective cognition. I'm going to gain 0 because I've already fought a monster of that node. That's the only issue I can see with having multiple showdowns, multiple guys. The philosophies we're going to be taking into this are the other ones that we didn't include in that. So we've got Verminism, Gourmandism, some other ones, and Lanternism and Deadism. And we're going to take Cannibalize. Yeah. And Romanticism. Yeah. So it's going to be great. I'm going to spend the next few days preparing and setting up for it. But I hope you've enjoyed this showdown. It's been great for me. Like, obviously, plenty of mistakes in there. You know, we played half the campaign with 3 knowledges plus a tenant knowledge. You know, we played half the campaign forgetting that the scout was 3 movement. Lots of little things, but I feel a lot more confident and comfortable with that, with the systems now, and I've got a much better organisation. So I think it's going to be great. I hope you've enjoyed. Love to hear your comments. Tell me what you thought of the different showdowns and so forth, and the way we approached different things. But yeah, we'll catch you all again in another campaign. Big Deno out.